Alright, welcome back everybody. So, this video I'm bringing to you, this is not a quick tip, nothing really educational. This is just a really fun race that I had for the Ferrari Challenge. We're over at Daytona. I think I was doing at least like 4 to 5 races every day after work. I am recording this kind of late, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, but I want to get this done. Had fun kind of chopping this up and put this together for you guys. So, currently what you're watching, this is a 3-man battle. There will be a guy coming up near the end. I totally forgot he was, arriving. So we're on lap 5. We were literally just overtaking each other. Like every other turn, one of us would get a pass on the other. And now I'm back into P5. I'm going to try to just keep the mic hot. This is just, it's really fun to watch. Like, I was sweating. Well, I guess I really wasn't sweating, but in terms of like trying to really concentrate, not break focus, because one small mistake and you're out. Because there was at least like another group behind us. They weren't that far off. Alright, so always try to plan the overtake down the backstretch when you're in Daytona. Because of this. That one I had to somewhat weave out and in. So I kind of showed you the clip on the very outside, and as I was dipping in, I needed to break that draft so I wasn't coming up on them so hard, just so I can get that inside advantage. And I think by this time, I keep the lead. Yep, I kept the lead. I built up a little gap. I messed up on this little chicane. Or I guess the bus stop. Getting a draft on me. I'm just gonna keep hugging this line. Now eventually, the way that I take this in Daytona, I don't try to attack hard, just because the probability of understeering or even losing the rear end is very high. Alright, we're gonna go to the following lap. I caught him coming down that backstretch again, but then I gave him the corner. Not going to try to battle too hard. Still got a few laps to go. There's a guy right on me, though. I left the door open a little too early. One thing you got to learn, especially, or I guess you learn in karting, is that once you breach that door and you leave the door open, they will take it. So that was part of that.
We have the clock, man.
I think at this point, yep, lap 7. Okay, so we're going into lap 7 on P6.
And we say bye-bye.
And he's out of there. So he's gone. Now I'm just like, cool, I can concentrate. I'm P5. I want this P4. I got the pace. I think I'm following him for about a lap. There's 2 laps to go. It's a 9-lap race. Okay, so this guy Siren, he streams a lot, like enjoyable guy to watch. I've raced against him at the Nürburgring in the Porsche series. He was ungodly fast. Now, I didn't notice he was coming up so quickly until we got to this part. So I'm trying to bump draft. And now you're going to hear the guy that I'm bump drafting say something because he got scared.
Yo, watch it.
He was like, yo, watch it. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to mess you up. But I was also trying to, like, cut Siren off. Giving him space. He's a really respectable driver. We, after watching the replay over, we had so much space, but we just, we didn't want to mess each other's drives up, so we were giving each other extra space when we could have probably made it easier on us if we knew our whereabouts, but this was still fun. We're going too wide almost in every direction. Give him this corner. I'm just going to sit here now. Remember, this is the last lap, so at this point, there's no reason to fight. But I am going to try to spook him right here. Keep my nose in. I'm not planning to attack it necessarily, but if he was to get spooked, kind of if he was too hard on the brakes, boom, there was, that was a window that ended. Got him during the back stretch, and boom, P5 baby, all day. Nah, in all honesty, that was lucky strategy that played out in my favor on that one. So here's a full lap, TV1 replay camera. Just gonna let you guys watch this whole thing. Again, this was a really great experience for me. I haven't had the chance to race somebody that I somewhat know his driving style, because I've raced against him in other races before, and he was so much faster. I just didn't have the capabilities to keep up with him around the Nürburgring. But here, I think I might have just been able to put in some time to kind of equal out our driving abilities against each other, and it was a good moment to be able to race against someone that gave you enough space. He was respectful the entire time, so you couldn't ask for anything more. And this is coming on the back onto the main stretch. But I hope you guys liked it. Again, nothing educational, nothing crazy, just pure enjoyment. He's all yelly. He's like, "Get out of the draft." Oh man. But anyways, good times. I will catch you guys on the next one. I'll see what else I can post up for you, and if there's anything else that's fun or educational, that'll be going up as well. But for this week, that should be it. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, share. Appreciate you guys. Love y'all.